All right, so I want to show you a couple of different ways that you can take your PDFs and make them editable or interactive so your kids can either type directly on the PDF or through a form. So there's already a video out there to show you how to take a PDF and put it into a PowerPoint presentation, into a slide, and then using text boxes or shape boxes, add those spots where you want kids to type. If that's not working out for you, you can try forms. So in this scenario, this particular worksheet, they're going to use this quote, and then use that with these 4 different scenarios. So what I would probably do with this one is just snip this part of the worksheet and then just copy and paste those questions with onto each question. So what I would do is I would use my snip tool. So again, just in the bottom left-hand corner, search for snip, and I like the snip and sketch. And let me close this one. So you can see I already did that. So I'm going to click on new, and then all I need is this part right here. So I'm just going to select that. And this time in the other video for the PowerPoint situation or scenario, I just would copy this and paste it into my PowerPoint. But this time I want to save this because I'm going to insert this into my form. So I have this now that I can use in my form. So I'm going to go back to forms, and I've already started this particular quiz. So what I did is I just took and copied and pasted those questions from this PDF. So I just using your mouse and just drag and select the text and copy and paste it. But I also want to make sure to include that little quote, because students need that part for their work. And I already had it up here too, so I had a little bit more to it. So I'm just going to add that to the question, and I'll go through that again and show you what it looks like. And you can see, let's see, it's taking a little while, but I also have a second question here. Again, I just copied and pasted that from the worksheet. So if you didn't catch how I added the image, I'm on the question, and over here there's a little, looks like a little mountain, and it says insert media. And when you click on that, then click on image. And this particular image I had on my hard drive, but if you had it in your OneDrive, you could search there, or you could search for like stock photos if that was the case. But here's my image here of that quote that they need, and I'm going to open that and add it. Now I would add the rest of those questions as needed. And now when the students go to work on this, they have the instructions, they have the quote, and then they have, it's just going to repeat for each one, so they have it readily available. Now, another scenario would be in this particular worksheet. It's not just one quote, it's something that's different for each one. So what I could do is, again, using that, go back to my snipping tool, which I already have open. And I'm going to click on new, and then this time I'm just going to copy that first scenario or that first one. Now, in this case, I'm going to have to save multiple files. So I'm going to save that first one. Make this a different name. Okay. And then I would click new, and now I'm going to open or copy this one, and I'm going to save this one and make that 2, and then I'm going to do one more because I think that'll be enough to show you. All right, so I'm going to copy this. Now I have this. Save this one also, and that one is going to be number 3. Or I'm just making sure they all have different names. So I'm going to go back to my form. Let me go back to Go down. So I'm going to add a new question. It's going to be a text question for this particular question and answer. So I'm going to click the image, picture, insert media, go to image. I'm going to upload this from my hard drive. So look, there's that first one. And I could copy and paste the question, but I'm just going to leave it as like question number 1. And then I'm going to go to the next one. It's another text question. And I'm going to insert another image and upload. And there's number 2. And then I would go down and add my third one. So this is question 3. Click on the image and then insert an upload. And there's question 3. So there's the information that the student needs to answer the question. And when they look at it, so there's the ones from before, but then they can look at this and then they can type their answer here. So that's another way you could do it. There is a picture or insert media up here, but I don't recommend using that because it just makes it super small. You could also just, instead of copying the images, give your students the PDF and then have the form. Maybe they could have that side by side so that they could answer the questions in the form. So there's a few different ways you could do it, and hopefully that helps if you were, if the PowerPoint wasn't working out for you. Hopefully that would help.